Hey guys, welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Now, I have spent a lot of time not training, but talking to saving in front of, and then talking to every single person in town that doesn't already have a quest. I even ran all the way out here to check if any of the soldiers did. And this guy, right here, I saw that he started talking quest stuff and just immediately restarted the game. So let's see what he says. So this is Aeronoc's fort. Wait. How did I end up here? Why do these things keep happening to me? Is something the matter? You're my Machias, sent by Adios to save me, aren't you? I'm not quite sure how you reached that conclusion. You don't seem like you're part of the provincial army, are you? What are you doing here? I'm lost, completely lost. I'll be fine, though. No worries. That's a rather positive outlook for someone who's completely lost. Who is he? Just talking with this man makes my head hurt. Haha, well, at times like this, it just seems logical to try and stay positive no matter what. I think I may have reached my limit to that end, however. That's unfortunate. How did you get here to begin with? Well, I'll be happy to tell you, but fair warning, it's a truly moving tale of hardship and woe. I hope you've got some boxes of tissues handy. Shall I begin? I think we'll pass. Oh, come on. Is there a short version? Fine. I'll see what I can do. Actually, to tell you the truth, there's not really much to say. I wandered out on the highway for a bit, for a change of pace, and just happened to spot a rare butterfly, so I chased after it. And suddenly I found myself halfway along the canyon path, surrounded by monsters. So I ran, barely escaping with my life, and turned up here. The end. I see. That sounds like quite a predicament. As weird as this guy is, I don't think we can just leave him here. In all good conscience. Well, just give him back to town. Because it's not a required, there's only one required, so it'll still give me something. If you'd like, we'll be willing to escort you back to Berea. Really? Would you? Oh, thank you, thank you. You're such nice people. I wish those nasty provincial army soldiers were more like you. Something happened? Well, I went over and asked one of them if they could escort me back to the city. But they just said that if I made my way here, I could get myself back the same way. Some people are just so cold-hearted, aren't they? I guess I should tell them I was thinking the same thing. I believe we all were. It looks as though the goddess hasn't abandoned me after all, though. Not if she was kind enough to send you my way. Should we be going then? Of course. Berea, here we come. Started a quest. Hey look, he's in my little party icons. Dude, I'm just gonna walk you back to Berea. There's this Vodar though. That thing's gonna be hard and annoying for me. Hopefully you're not in the fights themselves. I'd hate to have to protect your ass and heal you and do things. Okay. Nuisance number 1. Probably the only thing.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
The only thing I have to fight in this whole. Fuck. No. No. Turn around. There we go. I got the double advantage at least.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Hey, Emma leveled up.
I feel like
What do
I'm
we
getting
got?
stronger.
You are a little bit. Mostly in your defense. Well, that was a nuisance. Oh, Feed needs health. Man, that could have been a lot worse. I think, though, Fee levels up if I fight, like, a couple more monsters. Not that I'm, like, gonna pick fights and go off the beaten path for this guy. I mean, look at him. Look at that guy. Still gonna murder some monsters though, because, you know, I don't want them here. I want... hold up, please. I'm sorry, but would you mind giving me a moment? I don't know what his voice was. I did it like 2 minutes ago and I don't remember what it was. Not a problem. Are your legs getting tired? Oh no, that's not it. I was just gazing at the valley beneath this bridge. I thought it might be a good opportunity to calm myself down. What are you gonna do? You just let me worry about that, and it'll only take a moment, I promise. Are you gonna jump? I might make a bit of noise, though, so don't panic. I see. What is he planning to do? Alright then. Whoa, how far down does this valley go? Are you gonna throw... No. I'm not gonna let that scare me. Perish the thought. Deep breath. I hate anniversary festivals! Ah! I'm done with the shouting. Woo, much better. Shall we be off then? Did I mishear you when you said you were gonna calm yourself down? I think it's the best thing to do right now is probably just pretend none of this has ever happened. Ever. Maybe we just kill him on the way back to Breahard. And just... nobody knows. Just say the monsters got him. Doge, no. Stupid Doge. Fee is so close. Doge, you will also be a... God damn it. You will be a willing sacrifice to the leveling of Fee as well. You get back here, Doge. Thank you.
Okay, it's safe for now.
There we go.
Done.
Nice. Fee's gonna be useful. Alright, hopefully we don't have any more stops on the way back to town, or I swear, the shanking him plan and blaming it on the monsters is totally gonna happen. Didn't mean to do that. Ignore that it ever happened. We're almost back to Breahard. Shh. Okay, just a little bit more down the path, and then this guy can give me money. And then I can leave him and never talk to him again. Ooh, boxes! Smash, smash, smash. Don't know what that's for, but it was worth it. And done. I made it. I actually made it back home. Back alive. Thank you so much for this. You're welcome. I really had no idea how to make this all up to you. Oh, if it isn't Ricky. Hey, come let me introduce you to my good friend Ricky. What? Why? Hey, Anton. You sure took your sweet time. You'll never believe what happened to me. But tragic as my story is, I made it back here all thanks to the help of these guys here. Right. I think I get what happened. Something terrible shortly after you left town, at which point these people came along and helped you. I knew you would understand, old buddy. This Ricky person doesn't seem exactly normal either. They do say birds of a feather flock together. I'm more amazed by the fact that they seem completely calm despite all that's happened. It's kind of funny to watch, though. You guys are a bunch of good Samaritans, aren't you? Allow me to thank you as well. It takes some real guts to stick with him the whole way. You guys really are my saviors. Oh, I know. Let me give you this for all you've done. It's really popular over in Crossbell. Napping Mishi. Thank you? I assume the both of you are traveling together then? Did you come from Crossbell? No, we're from Liberal. We're just staying in Crossbell for a while as part of our trip. There should be news! Yeah, we've been traveling for a few months now. We only got here to Erebonia about a week ago. Now we're planning to make it on our way to a new destination. Right. So you'll be resuming your journey throughout Erebonia then? Yep, that's the idea. But that's not all. One day I will find my true self after all this traveling. Oh, so he says, but he's almost out of money to actually do any traveling. He'll have to prioritize searching for a job over searching for himself soon. Well, that's true, but... Are these two actually friends? Anyway, thanks so much for all your help. We'll catch you later then. Did it. Quest done. I'm gonna go check for a news. Store. Your store. I need to check the news. I'm probably gonna cut to where I go to do the quest for the other guy at the place, you know, the one. Okay, it looked like the shops only had the newspapers I have, or something. So I bought Machias a shotgun. I think that's about the same thing. Newspaper, shotgun. I mean, he uses them both as effectively as each other, right? Okay, here we go. Greetings and welcome. Hello, Hammond. We're here to take up your request, but I'd like to thank you for that delicious meal last night first. It was good. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. Might I ask where your Lord Eustace is, though? He was called back to the mansion, I'm afraid. We have plans to meet up with him in the afternoon, however. Is that so? It's too bad Eustace isn't here, considering this request is from his uncle. Anyway, about your request. Ah yes, as you read, I would like you to gather some ingredients for me. Are you all currently free? If so, I will explain the details of what I need. Do it. Yeah, we can take it up right now. Go ahead and explain. The request mentions something about making a nostalgic dish? Correct. Said dish isn't on our menu, but it's one that I would like you all to try. I assume it's a rather special dish then. There's no doubt about how delicious it'll be if you're making it, at least. What kind of dish is it? Perhaps soup is the best way to describe it. I plan on making enough for you all to enjoy, so please look forward to that. Very well. What is it you need us to gather then? There are two types of ingredients I'd like you to gather for me. First is globy fat, which can be collected on the monsters on the highway. I need 5 of those to be exact. The other is an herb used by the Septian Church to synthesize medicine. It's called a healing herb. So 5 piles of globy fat and a healing herb? Where do we get the herb from then? You'll want to speak to Sister Tatiana at Brehard Cathedral. I'm sure she'll be willing to part with one, so just tell her I sent you. Alright, sounds easy enough. Shall we start on the task at hand then? Yeah, let's head to the cathedral first. Roger. Boy, the nostalgia. To the cathedral! Away! Away! I think this is the cathedral, isn't it? Yeah, look cathedral-y. Sister Tatiana. Is there a Sister Tatiana in here? You look too mustachioed to be a sister. And you? No. Are you Sister Tatiana? No, you're not dressed formally enough. Could be her. But I'm gonna go make sure. A classroom. Now I am the teacher. Class, lesson number 1. Instructor Sarah's an alcoholic. Listen to nothing she says. Any other questions? Good, you're dismissed. Go home. We're done early today. Get out of here. Get out of my sight. You make me sick! Now that that's out of my system. Excuse me. Checking for treasure chests. And then the church pays all its money to me. No, it won't let me do that. I wish I could. Is there anything in? Is there any? Well, you seem to fit the bill. Oh, good day. Is there something you need from me? You must be Sister Tatiana, I assume? Would you happen to have a healing herb that we could take with us? Hammond from the sorcery told us that we'd be able to procure some here. Oh, is that so? I see. Would you mind waiting for a while while I prepare one for you? Here you go. Received healing herb. We appreciate it, sister. This is an ingredient used for making medicine, isn't it? Is it safe to use for food? Of course, it's very healthy ingredient when used for food. The only issue is it is very bitter, so some inventiveness on the part of the chef is required to hide that. I see. Hammond must have some way of doing so, then. I'm kind of interested in how he does it. Likewise. Same here. Well, thank you again for your help. You're welcome. Okay. Now we gotta go... I'm gonna check my inventory, because I've been fighting highway monsters for a while, so I might have it. I have a few. I think I can spare maybe the 5. Yeah, I think I definitely think I have enough to cover that. Totally. Totally don't have like 30 of them. I spent way too much time grinding. At that time I did do the grinding. Shoosh. Alright, Hammond, I got your shit. Make me some foods. Give me the noms. Oh, hello again. I presume you collect all the ingredients then? Yep, everything's here and accounted for. Here you go. 5 bobby fat, healing herb. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. And Eustace isn't here to taste it. Only one thing to say. Sucks to suck, scrub. How was it? I call this dish deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel sort of warmth throughout my body after eating it. I wouldn't mind having some of this if I ever caught a cold. Yeah, I almost feel like another bowl of this might cure it outright. I am pleased to hear that. You did mention this was a rather nostalgic dish? I assume Eustace had it often then? That is correct. It was one of his favorite dishes, even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Eustace's mother. I see. Well then. So that would make you his uncle then. Kind of surprising. Oh, oops. We didn't tell you two about that, did we? My apologies. I was all under the impression that you were all aware. I wasn't expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish, though. His mother must have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out here from time to time. First time she made this soup when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs. After which she set about inventing a dish that would be both easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him. And yet he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. Someone's thinking about you, sis. Who might that be? Certainly not me. I've probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Eustace would be here to enjoy this too, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. We got to learn a bit more about Eustace, so likewise. Well then, that brings my request to an end. Thank you for all your help. There's plenty of soup left, so feel free to take it with you. Yay, deluxe herb chowders, nice. Thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder that this dish was based off of. It can be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it for yourselves. Nice. I kind of want to make it right now. I feel that somewhat bad being treated to a delicious meal then taught a new recipe. That's very generous of you. This is the least I can do for Lord Eustace's friends. Goodbye then. I wish you luck with your future endeavors. Nice. Well, that was fast. 2 down, one to go. Like, no people fighting, no Royal Railway Military Police. Just like one and done easy quest so far. What are you gonna do now? What is going to happen soon? Something is totally about to happen that's gonna make all of this a living hell for a few minutes. And a giant boss fight. And I'm gonna fight Eustace's dad. And I'm gonna stick a sword through his face and call him. I just get my vengeance on him. Ask about the monster. We've come to ask for some more details about the monster that we have been asked to exterminate.
Certainly. Allow me to tell you what I know. The monster is situated on the northern Croydon Highway and was first spotted by the provincial army. Their request described as resembling a large carnivorous plant.
Neat. That sounds rather terrifying. My voice slipped for a second. Does it really matter what kind of monster it is? We just need to hurry up and exterminate it.
Incidentally, you will find it on top of a stone bridge on the highway, which can be reached by heading straight out of town. Please do be careful, everyone.
Okay. I'm gonna go kill this thing. Onward. So this thing shouldn't be that hard to find, just straight out. I think there's like 2 monsters I need to kill to get to it then. This eggy thing. No egg. No egg. Stop, egg. Please stop. You're annoying me. Stop. Turn around now. Turn around. Now die. Hey, they listened to orders pretty well. Should only be, I think, 1 more. And it should be like a plant or something that's sitting right... There it is. Turn your little plant ass around so I can kill you. Or just waddle toward me. Like, move. Stop it. Thank you. So, just the big monster left? Oh. Oh. Would you look at that thing? What the fuck? There it is. It looks as strong as yesterday's. That means we'll really need to be careful, considering Eustace isn't with us today. Reen, I'm ashamed of what happened yesterday. I know we've had our share of differences, but, well, He's embarrassed. Quiet, V! I'm trying to... I caused problems for everyone, too. My injuries were a result of my own carelessness. Hopefully by giving this fight everything we've got, we can make up for that whole mess. Together. I'm counting on you, Machias. I won't let you down. Hey, big boy, you want to fight? I got 2 S-crafts lined up for you.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's murder them all. Fee, do me proud. And she did the spins. Yep, the spin to wins. That should eliminate all of the little guys.
Here we go.
So, what are you weak against? Fire? You know, I got a thing with fire. Oh, look. See, the plan is Reen's going to attack. Now I can do this.
Flames, gavel on my blade.
See? Plan's working. And... dead.
It's
Oh,
my turn.
not dead. Well, time just to unload on it and hopefully... Ow!
Yeah. Analyzing the enemy's
Analyze it, so that way I can do things, because that was not nice.
All
Weak
complete.
points. Cool, now I know everything. Stop it.
I'll handle it. Target locked.
Please, please. Shit.
Right.
Reen needs the
Hang in there,
health.
everyone.
And that should also give him some
Thank you
crafts?
very
Or no?
I'll handle it.
God damn it.
Go. Now's your chance.
Please. Please do some pain.
It's my turn.
Fee. I think Fee's the one that... I don't know who's going to attack, though. Fuck. It did the thing. Damn it.
I'll handle it.
Flash grenade.
Won't give up.
Critical. And you... Crafts, heal them. They need it. Oh, that thing's gonna kill Reen. Don't let it kill Reen.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh!
Not yet.
No! Reen, get help.
I'll handle it.
Revive Emma.
Yeah.
Emma, get up.
Thank you very much.
This can't be happening. Go.
Reen, attack. Get the S.
Okay.
Tyria, Emma.
Thank you very much.
Because she'll get healed with that.
Yeah.
And she can arts. Not Luminous Ray. Thales.
Arcus, activate.
Flame Slash. Because I hate. Okay, we saw this one animation right of this fight.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I'll handle it.
Oh. Oh no. Blind Seal.
Here.
Please. Please. I don't want this thing to have 0 arts. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Heal Reen.
Now.
Please.
Thanks.
Why does that still hit everybody? Machias!
This can't be happening.
My turn.
Okay, this is a hard fight. Heal Reen, he needs that.
Thanks.
as he's my damage dealer right now.
My turn.
What are you at? 500? Oh, does Reen have enough to...
There.
This might do it.
Go.
This did it. Oh my god, that did it.
That one all right.
And then everybody but Machias gets EXP for that. Oh no, he still got some, but not a lot. Whew, and Reen levels up. That was not as fun as I could have been. We won! We sure did. In doing so, I believe we've successfully redeemed ourselves for yesterday. Good work, everyone! Suppose that gets a pass. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been tracking you all down. Especially you, Reen. I owe you a double the apology. I'm sorry! Please forgive me! It's alright, Machias. Don't worry about it. If I answered you honestly from the start, all of this could have been avoided. So if anything, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry for misleading you. No. Anyways, it's all in the past now. I'm glad to have you in our group, Machias. The same to you. I'm glad that the two of you are finally able to make up. Ah, youth. Hey, don't make fun of us. So long as we're on a roll here, why not use this chance to make up with Eustace too? What? If you could just be more honest with one another, I'm sure even combat links wouldn't be out of the... Not a chance! My behavior towards you was wrong, and I fully admit that. But Eustace is a whole different story. He and I are fundamentally incompatible, and nothing any of you can do can change that. I guess getting those two to accept one another is still a long way off. Well, we should probably head back to town, don't you think? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Eustace should be back soon, too. I'm hungry. Fine, let's go. Oh, Machias. Oh, right. Maybe there's not monsters. Maybe there's just not a monster here. Maybe there's totally not a monster that's gonna, running around the monster. I don't want to fight it, and I don't want to heal, because I don't know if I'm just gonna be done. Oh, something's gonna happen. Don't be bad! Hold it right there! The provincial army? You're students from Thor's military academy, aren't you? The ones who have come for a field study? Yeah, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. What? What are you doing? First year student Machias Regnitz, correct? You're under arrest. Don't try to resist if you know it's good for you. What? What's going on? Wait. This has to be some kind of mistakes. On what ground are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed. But the most egregious is an accusation of trespassing into Aeronoc's fort yesterday afternoon. What do you mean? What do you mean? When we saw that silver object... You can't be serious! I was near the fort at the time of the intrusion occurred, certainly. But I was there with my classmates. If you aren't going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Every one of us here can vouch for him. And not just us. Eustace Alborea was with us at the time and can personally testify to what Machias is saying is true. You'll have to do better than that. What do you mean? Eustace is the Lord. He should do... What? What? We're outnumbered here. All you need to know is that this boy is a person of interest. And we have the right to take him in for questioning. There's no point in fighting it. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. Ugh. What the fuck? Oh, Eustace is gonna be pissed. Oh man. Looks like she was right on the mark. Who are you? Glad I came here from Legram for this. But the question is, what's the best way to handle the situation? What?
Get in there.
What the... Gah. Don't worry, just do as you're told and you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out. Eventually. Damn it! How could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. The fuck? I keep telling you, Machias couldn't have possibly committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Bereahard yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So, if you really believe he's responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well? We gotta watch. You're wasting your breath. Machias Regnitz will be kept in custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. You kids should just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let due process take its course. Ugh. Unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. Eustace's business at Duke Alborea's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he'll be unable to join you. Oh, so that was the plan. They pulled Eustace away because he would use his influence to stop this. And now we have no one who can influence the soldiers. That can't be. Did this come from Eustace himself? Couldn't tell you. I'm just relaying a message given to me by the Alborea household. And don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him, even though now that I mentioned it, you're totally going to do that. You won't even get past the front gate. Breaking into the mansion. I'm betting they had this whole thing planned out since yesterday. Which means the reason Eustace got called away is because they knew that he were here. He may have been able to prevent Machias' arrest. I assume that's what you're going to say anyways. Makes sense. He was probably called home to keep him from interfering. Almost certainly, I'd say. It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If Eustace hasn't left us a message for us, we're gonna need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Oh, there are soldiers here too.
I'm terribly sorry. They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as a part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know.
I see. We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yes, I agree. Monster completed. Received an Earth Bell. After Rena and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. Uncertain of what to do or where to go, they eventually settled on planning their next move at the bar at Artisan Street. So I really have no idea how we're going to get Machias out. We could totally break into the Alberea household. I'm down for that. And just kicking Duke Alberea a few times. But legitimately, I don't know. So in all likelihood, the reason Machias was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father is the imperial governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have advantage in future negotiations. That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything, though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they might use the threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field study, though. It may be risky, but how about we try something about the try to do something about the situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Can't we, though? We could totally abandon him. Just leave. Just leave. Right now. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. There's no way he could possibly be in favor of arresting Machias. Yes, I agree. There has to have been a decision made by Duke Alberea himself. But Eustace is locked up at home. Maybe his brother would help us? Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking to Machias yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately. Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. Fee! That's a little excessive. Think about it. We have the perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance, and we won't get another. Well, I can't argue with that, at least. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, if you're sure. We need to be as covert as possible, though. No murdering everybody. That's not the plan. It's totally the plan. If we get caught, it has to be after Machias is out safely. If it's before that, then there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false, so if we can get him out safely, then we'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. Yeah, and the provincial army aren't going to want to do anything that'll hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Berea, we're more or less home free. So, no smoke grenades then? Smoke grenades? You don't carry those around with you, do you? What fair maiden doesn't? I don't know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, mister. What are the monsters in the underground waterways like these days?
It's been 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? Guessing the place is probably crawling with them now again by now. Though I'm sure not going down there to check. It seems pretty obvious the provincial army's got no interest in taking care of them. So how could they even sleep at night knowing the beautiful city's got nasty
No, what was the voice I'm gonna give him? How can they sleep at night knowing their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it? I'd love to go take care of it myself if someone would put a request in. Well, I'd hear anything. If I hear anything of this sort, I'll send you a message over to the gram and let you know. Sure, you'd make some good scratch. Cheers to that, Master. Alright, I best be going. Looking forward to dropping by for another your espresso sometime. Sure. I'll see you on the way back if you can make it. Don't see many people dressed like that around here. This is some fancy red uniform. You guys... uniforms. You guys students or something? Oh, yes, sir. We are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We were sent here as a field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what you do for your field study, but good luck. Berehart's a pretty nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems. Excuse me. Do you know that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Toval? Sure, he's a bracer. Bracer? Huh. Haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Bereahard, but it's been closed for a couple years now. Toval just comes by to train from the Legrand branch every so often. Really? By the way, didn't mean to eavesdrop. I thought you said overheard you saying something about monsters in an underground waterway. Oh, that? Yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long time now. It's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody gets near it, and the waterway is just sort of stagnating under the provincial army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. How much ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly all the way from the west to the east side of the city, or all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So from the station just somewhere under the Noble District, I guess, we can break into uses. Heard a rumor back then it even goes under the Duke's mansion. But that's probably just one of them urban legends. Plan has been formed. Just give me control back. Ah, more talking. That was a well-timed clue. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely to be under the Provincial Army... Seems likely it's connected to the Provincial Army's guardhouse where Machias is being held too. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we might be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot. I'm guessing the door on the far edge of Station Street is where the entrance to the waterway is. I would think so. There must have been some sort of entrance for the bracers to get in it and exterminate the monsters after all. Roger that. Alright guys, so this is probably long and I'm going to cut it here. Next time, we're saving Machias, we're finding uses, we're kicking the crap out of some monsters, and we're healing because, oh my god, look at those health bars. That's a problem for me tomorrow, or me next time though. So, anyways, bye!